All right, I've been Telefell, Miss Telefell TV. All right, for those who don't remember, Shaq and JaVale McGee were feuding a couple weeks ago. And Shaq's like, I'm at the point now where I'm not going to even mention JaVale McGee's name. I should have did a story on that one. I don't think I did, though. I do so much. Whatever. Anyways, with that being said, Kevin Durant came out and did a press conference, and he talked about how Shaq ain't perfect. Shaq had his flaws. I don't know why he's talking about JaVale McGee, my teammate. Shaq had issues as a player, and I don't know what kind of police officer threatens guys. You know what I'm saying? Shaq was like, you a bum, and if I see you, you know, he was telling JaVale he was talking a lot of smack. And let me set the record straight. Do I believe Shaq is childish? Yes, he is. And do I believe that in the Shaq and the Fool? You Shaq and the Fool. Shout out to all my NBA fans out there. And that on the segment of Inside the NBA, do I believe that they take it a little bit too far with JaVale McGee? Yes, but it's funny. JaVale, if you don't want to be on there, stop making bonehead plays. But yes, they bring up JaVale McGee quite a lot, right? But, I mean, that's who Shaq is. He's a playful guy. But a lot of people are like, damn, Shaq, you're not a young guy anymore. You like 40, 45 years old. When are you going to cut out the buffoonery, the coonery, right? And it looks like Shaq doesn't really care. He's having the time of his life, working with a great company with Turner, and he doesn't care. All right, so Shaq told Kevin Durant to mind his business back then on Twitter, and he further has went in depth of what he meant. All right, he did a piece of Sports Illustrated, and this is what he meant. He said, KD doesn't have a G14 classification. He can't talk to me like that. He may think he does, and he's sticking up for his teammates. He's a great player, but you ain't in the club yet, KD. Referring to the fact that, Kevin Durant doesn't have a ring yet. You're on the outside in line with Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, and John Stockton. You're not in the club with me and those champions. That's why I tweeted him and said, mind your business. Just put it this way. The league is soft, and these guys are sensitive, period. I was sensitive as a player, but I never went back at older players like Kareem and Wilt. They said shit to me that I didn't support, but did I cry about it? No. Kareem said in the paper one time when they asked him, Shaq is doing great, he has numbers similar to mine, what do you think? And his response was, he hasn't won a championship yet. So Shaq's like, look, I didn't get emotional with the older players like that. KD, you don't have the clout to do that because you don't got a ring. You ain't in the club yet. Until you get a ring, you can't talk that talk. And listen, KD can say whatever the hell he wants. He's one of the 3 best basketball players in the world. But Shaq does kind of have a point. KD stepping in. I get it. He's stepping up for his teammate. But at the same time, Kevin Durant, you do a lot of talking, my brother. For it to be your 10th year, you still don't have a ring. And it looks like, it's going to be tough for the Warriors to even get to the finals this year. And you took your talents to Golden State after you were in a team in a contention team last year with the OKC Thunder. And if you want to talk about Shaq, you could say, I don't know any police officers that threaten people. Shaq could be like, I don't know any top 3, top 4 players that leaves a team that beat them after they were leading 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals last year and moves to the team that beat them and feels comfortable with doing that. So Shaq could really come back at you, KD, because you got your flaws too, my brother. But this is a whole bunch of nothing. It's just for the basketball fans out there. What do you guys think about all this? Alfred Telefell, Miss Telefell TV. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. Shaq and the Fool. I need me like a little segment or something like that. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrtelefell.com. Again, that's booking@ismrtelefell.com.